Okay, Geometry, Chapter 5, Section 6. Now we're going to look at angle side angle congruence and angle angle side. We are going to get back to that included word again in the angle side angle. Notice in 5-3 we did side angle side, so it's kind of just opposite. In this case, the side is included in between the two angles. And so what would that look like? Well, if I had a couple of triangles, see if I can get these to do what I want with them. Clone the second one. And so let's see if I can get that there. And then that's kind of close. So I'm going to go with that. And so let's say I have A, B, C, D, and I know that that angle is congruent to that one, and that angle is congruent to that one. So the question would be, is triangle A, B, D congruent to triangle C, B, D? Okay, so again, if I take DB, I know it's congruent to itself because of the reflexive property. So now I have a side, using my math term, smushed in between those two congruent angles. So yes, ABD is congruent to CBD because of, in this case, angle, side, angle. And these will all start getting a little bit more familiar each time because they're very similar to side, angle, side. So now let's take a look at the second one. We're going to look at angle, angle, side. So I'm not a big fan of the way they put these together because angle, angle, side also uses the term non-included. So I would have rather side, angle, side and angle, side, angle be put together. But hey, I didn't write the book, so that's all right. We'll get through it. So let me put a couple of triangles up here, and it really doesn't matter what they look like because I'm just gonna clone it. And I'm going to move it over here. And I'm not going to get all crazy this time because I want to make sure I get this correct. So I'm going A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, so now we're going to have two angles that are congruent, and then it'll be the non-included side. So let's say that C is congruent to F and B is congruent to E, okay? And so I need a non-included side. The included sides would be CB and FE, and so the non-included sides can be either of the other two. So I'm going to go with AC and DF. And the reason they're not included, again, is because their endpoints are not on both of those congruent angles. And so in this case, because of angle, angle, side, these two are congruent. I need to do a little bit better than that. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. I'll put my yes over here because of angle, angle, side. So now you're going to start getting on quizzes and homework or classwork and tests where you're going to have to recall all of the ones we've done so far: the side, angle, side, the side, 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 angle, side, angle, and angle, angle, side. Obviously, angle, angle, angle would also be one because if all of the angles are congruent of the triangles, then they are congruent. No, I'm going to take that back. No, they wouldn't be, because I could have equilateral triangles that have all three angles of 60, but their sides could be different. So retract that statement. That's not a correct one. I was just having a brain freeze. All right, so we're a little over 5 minutes and 30 seconds here in just a little bit. So that completes Chapter 5, Section 6, angle, side angle, and angle, angle, side.